All right, let's, now you know how to go to ICIWorld, right?
Yes, I'm there already. I'm logged in.
Okay, can you see what I'm doing on the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Let's get logged in. Let's make sure. Now you're getting the listings emailed to you, okay?
Yes.
Okay, good show. Let's just check to see what listings you got. Oh, boy. Okay, so we got to fix these listings, and one of the, you should write this down. Never let your listings go longer than 90 days old.
Yes, I have made a note of that.
And the reason for that is that, let me just show you something here. I'm going to click on this latest world on the left. Do you see where it says latest world?
Yes.
Okay. These are the listings coming in every single day. There's about 50 to 100 new ones coming in every single day, 7 days a week. Now, after 30 days, 60 days, these listings are going down, down, down in the database. And in my unique position, I have noticed that the majority of deals being done are being done at the top half of the database, not down at the bottom where your listings are. People get so busy working the top half of the database, they don't get a chance to get down to the bottom. So I'm recommending that you renew your listings every 30 to 60 days. Now, secondly, when you put on a listing, your listing will also get sent out to the industry by email. There's about 15,000 going out every single day. So if you don't modify your listings, and here's a good example, we call this a material defect. A material defect is the difference between doing deals and not doing deals. Now I'm going to click on Login Member Management, and underneath the R pledge, you're going to see if you're not making connections to do business, it's probably because of this material defects. Material defects is the difference between making money and not making money using the internet and ICIWorld services. Okay? And you can read about the rest of these material defects. They're all here. There's about, how many do we have? About 31 of them. Any one of these things going wrong, you can be missing doing deals. So I would write down material defects just on a pad of paper, and it's underneath the pledge here. Okay? All right. Now, do you know these training videos over here?
Yes, I took a peek at them. I saw
Okay.
as well.
And did you study the 3 questions?
To be honest, no.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said no, because I was going to ask you what are they if you did say yes. Okay, so mark it down. Part 7, 3 questions. Ellie, I'm going to let you know now, we have many people who have made $50,000 within the first 6 months, many of them within the first 90 days of studying the 3 questions. I'm going to give you one example. You've got to get excited about this because there's money to be made here. Nobody else is doing this in the industry. I've been a broker for 40 years. There's some good stuff going on right now. Do you see these testimonials over here?
Yep.
Have you ever read through them?
Is this something recent or?
There's new ones put on all the time.
Okay.
Write that down. You must get through them on your own time. I'm just going to show you one. This one lady here, Doreen Francis, she's a residential salesperson. She got into these workshops, and we taught her the 3 questions. And she went into database number 2, and she found somebody that had a church for sale. She's a residential salesperson. She asked them the 3 questions. She posted the information in database 1, and she got a call from somebody from a congregation. She showed the church. Everybody liked it. She showed it a few more times. They ended up making an offer, and she sold it for $2.4 million, and she made $54,000 within 90 days of learning the 3 questions. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so make sure you get through that on your own time. This is mainly a self-help service, but we kind of point out all these little things along the way to help you make money. All right, now I'm going to go back to the My Listings. This is very important. I usually start at the oldest listings first. Now, in your case, you probably always have buyers for gas stations. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to modify this listing. You see how you can modify or delete them here?
Yes.
I'm going to click on Modify. And you'll notice that there is a subject line Help. Can you please read the subject line Help? Take your time. Away you go. And I'm going to wait.
Read it loud. Location.
Nope,
type,
nope.
price.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so in other words, the first thing you notice is the location where you're looking for this gas station. In this case, it's anywhere in Ontario, right?
Okay.
So I'm just going to cut that, and I'm going to put it right at the beginning because we're following the same order if you can. It's not wrong the way you did it, but it's just a little better if you follow the guideline of this location first. And then you've got the type of property, which is good, a gas station. So you've done it. Very good. Now the price should be a price range. What's the minimum price?
600,000.
Okay. Now how we usually do it is like this. It's not wrong the way you did it.
Okay.
Okay. From 600,000 to 2 million. You see that?
Okay.
And then the sizzle means what is so good about your buyer in the marketplace over any other buyer in the marketplace, and you've got it. He's a serious and ready client. That's good what you did. I don't know why there's a space there. I'll make it. There's always a space after a period. And prefer brand name, that's fine. So you highlighted Canada. You highlighted Ontario, but you did not select anything in the third box. This is a material defect in your listing. Because if people search on Eastern Ontario, if they search Far Northern or Greater Toronto, they're not going to find you. You have to highlight every single one of these boxes in the third box.
I thought if you don't highlight, it just goes into
Nope. Let me give you an example. Let me just open up another window. Go to member login, and I'm going to go to search database 1 free. And if you're going to search database 1 and you're searching in Canada, you'll click on Canada. And if you click on Ontario, you click on Ontario. And then if you search by haves and wants by region, the Greater Toronto area, you're actually not going to show up here. If somebody clicks on latest listings first, for instance, and a lot of people do, they check the latest listings, you'll notice that when I click on this listing, he's got Greater Toronto is highlighted. Do you see that? Are you there?
Yes.
You can see that okay? Hello?
Yes, I could.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I could. Gary?
Okay, thank you. All right, so you must select everything in this thing. Now, there's another reason. This determines which email list services your listing gets emailed to. We have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas that your listing will get emailed to. A lot of people subscribe to the Eastern Ontario email list service. Your listing will not get sent out to the email list service. Now, I know in Eastern Ontario, for instance, we have one developer who has done 3 deals from the emails. And I was talking to him, and I says, by the way, when was the last time that you visited ICIWorld? He says, I don't. I said, what? I was surprised. He says, I don't. I get everything from the email. If I like something in the email, I call a broker, and I go off and I'll do a deal. If I don't, I just check it the next day. So your listings have not been sent out to these email list services. You're going to find a big difference this time when you do this. All right, now we got the want. It is a business opportunity. Type description, you should put it in. Gas station. You should repeat it. Ontario. Price range, 600 to, what was it, 2 million? Just let me check here. How much did you have here? Yeah, to 2 million. These price ranges are important because people search buyers and sellers by price ranges. Very important to put in. Now, I'm going to highlight everything in the subject line. And I'm going to go down here. I'm going to paste it in here. Actually, this is good enough. That's what you've got there is good. Nothing wrong with that. You go down to the bottom and modify the record if that's okay with you. Hello?
Yes, Gary.
Okay, can hardly hear you, sorry. Okay, I'm going to modify this listing, and you'll see now that it has been emailed out to all of these email list services, something that has never happened with this listing before. So you can see why maybe you never made connections before, Ali. And that's one of the reasons we're here to help you. I'm so glad that I'm with you here to help fix these things. Now I'm going to go back to my listings, and you're going to notice that you have an age column here.
Okay.
And this is 0, so it's just been renewed. And you should never let your listings go more than 90 days old, ever. Okay? Let's go down and look at the next one. Now, you still need a variety store as well, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to modify. Now, the first thing is the location. Where do you need this variety store?
GTA, Toronto to Bowmanville.
Okay, so you want it from Toronto to Bowmanville, but not Mississauga or Burlington or anything like that. Is that correct?
No.
Hello?
Yes, no.
Okay, so I can't hear you because are you on a hands-free?
No, I'm on speakerphone again. I got this, this analog that I had in, here, but for some reason when I tried to use it, I couldn't hear you, so I had to, call back.
Okay, so what you got to do is you must get yourself a USB. Just write this down. It's called a USB headset and microphone.
It's on my list.
It's called USB headset and microphone because it's true that you and I are talking through your device, but I'm telling you now, it's not the best.
Okay.
Absolutely not the best. And if you get a USB headset and microphone, it's perfect. There's no delay. There's no feedback. and it works good, and I speak all over the world. I mean it, all over the world. Yesterday I was talking to a gentleman in India, and it was coming through with no delay. It was just terrific. But it's got to be a USB headset and microphone. They're available from Best Buy and Future Shop for $35 or $45. They're available from Walmart and Costco for maybe $25 to $35. So you have to understand, if you answer within 1 or 2 seconds after I speak, I do not hear you.
Okay.
Have you ever had a CB radio?
I don't remember those, but I know.
You know what
I
they
know.
are. A CB radio, when you finish talking, I have to say over, and then the other person can speak. And so that's why there's a delay here. Anyways,
Okay.
okay, now I'm going to write in here Toronto to Bowmanville. Right?
Okay.
Toronto to Bowmanville, is that correct?
Yes.
You don't want anything in Mississauga or Oakville or anything like that, right?
No. I know that
Oh, hang on.
like,
Let me just go. You've got the location now, and you got the type. You got a variety store. That's good. With high volume sales is fine. You've got the price. Let me see, 25K in sales per week and up. Okay, that's fine. But what you don't have is the price for the variety store. What's the minimum and what's the maximum?
100,000 to 400,000.
That's good. You want to put the price range in the subject line, because this subject line is circulated to the whole industry. And you can say with or without property, motivated buyer with money. That's excellent, and experience. Now, the problem we have, if you notice, we're up to 178 characters. And we're only allowed 160.
I just moved that to motivated buyers or...
Well, motivated buyer is very important, and that's good that you put that in. That's part of the sizzle for your buyer. In other words, what's so good about your buyer? Well, he's motivated, he's got money and experience. I think that's good. What you could move is you've got store with high volume sales. So maybe you could say variety store, 25,000. Why don't we take out high volume sales? Say 25K in sales per week and up. How's that sound? Is that okay?
Yes.
There you go. Now, you've got the Greater Toronto Area. This is good. You can even put location city optional. Put Toronto to Bowmanville. How far north, by the way?
You can go to Newmarket.
Okay, I would put that in here. That's important. North to Newmarket. Now, we got a with or without property. That's good. Motivator buyer with money and experience. I like that. We could put per week, short form that a little bit, and we'll put a plus sign per week and up. There's always little ways to kind of do it. Okay, there we go. We're exactly 159. All right. So it's important. This is important. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes, sir.
I know you have time here, so I know how to do this. If we can switch back to the
okay. All right, we'll do that. Toronto to Bowmanville, north to Newmarket. You got to put that in. Now you got here 700,000. You want to change this to 700,000?
Sure.
Is that? Oopsie daisy. Hang on. So from 100, you got to fill in the price ranges here. Now this is in the wrong category because the 700,000 should be the maximum. You see where it says price max? This is literally the difference between doing deals and not doing deals. Now it says here the client will look outside if it is worth it. Well, I can leave that if you want. Okay, we'll get going here. Now you see it's being emailed to all of these list services. Okay? Let me just check one more thing because listings are so very, very important. I mean, you can make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 depending on these listings if you make the right connection. Now, this money-making dry cleaning, this is another problem here. Is this still for sale or what's happened with this one?
No, it's not. I'll just leave it out.
Did it get sold?
The guy was too difficult. I don't think I sold it. No,
He's too difficult to deal with and you don't want to deal with him anymore?
no.
If you get somebody who is interested in this property, could you still show it? Might he still be willing to?
I'll probably find another business for him. Like another dry cleaner. This guy is just.
No, this guy is. This is a property for sale. This is a business for sale.
Yes.
And this is an information service that you're on. So in other words, it doesn't have to be listed.
No. I mean.
You could leave this on here if you wanted to and try to generate a lead for yourself and try to go sell it.
That's what that's what I'm thinking. But I wouldn't go back to him, unless I have like somebody with an offer without looking at the business. He wants to sell it,
Okay, so why don't we leave it on here? It might generate a lead for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't cost you any money because you're a member. So you're advertising to the world, on one of the biggest sites in Canada, and it doesn't cost you a penny. So this could trigger a lead that could help you make some money. You never know. It's like fishing, Ellie. You never know what you're going to get. You got to put the lines in the water. But what's the first thing you're supposed to say at the beginning of the subject line?
Have.
No. You do not use the word have because everything on our service is a have, but for wants, you must say the word wanted.
Location.
That's right. So we're going to put in Pickering here. Okay. Money-making dry cleaning restaurant depot, established franchise. What you don't have is the price. If you notice, you do not have the price. The price is $109,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Same location, 10 years. Everything else here looks good. Pickering, business opportunity, Pickering 109. Everything else looks good. Now, in here, this is called an internet links box. And in the internet links box, you can actually put in a link to help sell Pickering to the world. Keep in mind, there are 2 billion people on the internet. You can be selling the city of Pickering to the world so that when people come in from overseas, they know nothing about Pickering. You can put a link to the city of Pickering in your ad. And this helps to sell the location of your properties. You're missing out here big time. Sorry, Ellie, but I got to point this out because I want you to make some money. You got to sell Pickering to the world as one of the best places in which to live. Now you put the link in your listing, different story. Let's click on modify record here. Now you've got it in there. Now what does this listing look like? Let me show you. You click on latest world. Now this is being emailed out to the industry. You click on it, and people from around the world, they might click on this all about Pickering. Do you see it?
Yes.
And look at this. This helps to sell the city of Pickering to the world. Isn't that fantastic? You like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can be doing listings like that. Now, I'm not going to do any more, but I just want to see. So a lot of your listings had what they call material defects in it. Aurelia, ready to build your dream home. 21 estate. Oh, you should be getting calls on this one. Again, you didn't highlight Ontario. So you're missing the business area. You have material defects in all your listings. That's why you never made any money. You want to go to the website? Let's go to the website. You don't want me to fix up any more of your listings?
No, I'll fix them later.
All right, then. They really need fixing badly. They all had material defects, every one of them. Okay, let's go up here. You got to really take good responsibility here because there's a lot of money at stake. Okay, so here's your website. Okay, it looks like we haven't logged in. You got a lot of things to fix here. Let's go down to the bottom, and you need a proper domain name. You mentioned before that you had some other domain names. Hang on 1 second. We're going to get into it in a minute. Now, fortunately, let me just check. I can go to 8 o'clock. Are you available till 8, yes or no?
I can go another 15 minutes.
15 minutes is fine. Just let me check here. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anybody between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, so I can stay another 15 minutes if you like.
Okay.
All right, so let's do it. Let me just open this up here and go down to the bottom and sign in. Is that your login?
Yes.
Okay, and let's see if this is your login. Okay, so that's not your password.
Let me tell you what the password.
What's your password?
It's happy 1015 with a capital H.
Okay. There we go. Now, if you want, I can change the password so that your username and password is exactly the same on ICIWorld as it is on the website. Would you like me to make the password exactly the same?
You
can do that yourself. Just write a note on a pad of paper. Change your password on ICIWorld, and that makes it easier for me to log in each time to help you.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go to your online office here. And you should write this down. You must log into your website a minimum of every 30 days. And you're missing out right now. Here's another material defect, Ali. We know we have, there's 200,000 real estate salespeople using these websites. We alone have 100 or 1,000 of them using them at ICIWorld. These are powerful tools when they're used properly. And you must log into it a minimum of once every 30 days, or your website can actually go inactive. It's like having an office building downtown Toronto and you turn the lights out and you lock the doors and nobody can do business with you. And the first thing you must look after when you log into it, do you know what it is?
Yeah, the handshakes and, there's...
Yeah, it's basically called the to-do list. And this is the to-do list right here. And you'll notice that you've got 200 other real estate brokers who have agreed to allow their listings to be on your website. Now, when somebody comes to your website and let's say they do not find a listing that suits them, you're not going to get the call. Now, if I click on this pending my approval, you see that there's hundreds of listings here that you have not approved. So this gentleman here might have one listing that matches what your buyers want exactly, but they'll never see it because you, Ellie Omar, did not approve it yet. Now, the reason I'm pointing it out in a good fashion for you is to make sure you realize the importance of doing this. Nobody is going to know this. I mean, you won't even know this. The buyers won't even tell you. The only person that will ever tell you that you're missing something is going to be me. I'm your assistant. I'm here to help you make money, and I want to make sure going forward that you make money doing this stuff. Now, I have a way to approve all of these people for you right off the bat. I'm going to go to Bulk, Approve, and Block. I'm going to click on Search here. And you'll see there's a whole bunch here that have to be approved. I'm going to approve them all if that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, done. We got it. I'm so glad we're here today together, Ali. I like fixing these things for you. And then now that you know these things have to be done, that's going to help you. Now I'm going to go back to Online Office again. And you're going to notice that you have a thing here called Domains and Email. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go to Default Domain Name. And the only domain name you have is Ali Omar. Oh, wait a minute. You do have some other domain names here.
I have the last two there on the list.
Okay, very good. So Durham Region Real Estate Links. Excellent. Okay, are they working?
Yes.
Okay, good show. So if you want, you can. What do you put on your business cards?
Ali Omar 1.
All right, that's fine. So people can see that on your business card. Now, when was the last time you sent somebody to your website?
To be honest, I don't use it a lot because, like I said, it's dull. Like even the first page, I just don't like it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so we're going to start going. We're going to go up here. Wait, I'm going to go to Jump to Edit. Now, in the Jump to Edit, when I go here, you're going to see on the right-hand side, there's a thing called Contact Customer Care. Can you please write that down now? Contact Customer Care. It's very important for you. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to show you why. When you go in there, you're going to notice there's a wealth of resources here for you. Let me explain what's going on here. One second. I'm going to go back to ICIWorld for a second here. I got to show you something very important. And if you understand this, I got a hunch you're going to appreciate what's going on here. This is a picture of two gentlemen standing in front of an office building. This, I'm going to suggest, is you. You're the one with the blue helmet. You are the owner of this office building. I'm like an architect helping you build this office building. The office building is built to bring in customers for you. And I'm going to help you build it. Once we're finished, we let you continue on. Once you've finished building it, this becomes your resources for the office building. The user manual, you should write it down. User manual and the training videos. If I click on training videos right now, and you want to add a listing to this website, which video would you listen to?
Okay.
Which video would you listen to if you want to put a listing on?
Listings.
Right, and if I click on that, which video would you listen to?
Create listing.
That's right, and you'll see that within 6 minutes and 22 seconds, you can learn how to put a listing on your website faster than you can by calling somebody. And there's a whole bunch of other things that you can do, including designing the website. There's how-to website editing tools. If you click on here, it's going to show you how to customize design, website editing tools. There's all kinds of good things in here, how to do things.
That's
All right,
what.
now, I'm going to go up here and go to Jump to Edit. These are the 3 buttons that you will use. Now, there's one more thing you should know. One second, please. When I go back to ICIWorld, when you click on these training videos on the left-hand side, and you go see the training videos on ICI World, and you go down the page, all of these videos are here to help you. I suggest you treat all of this as a business hobby the rest of your life, learning how to do these things, because once you learn it, you don't have to do it again. And one of the videos is the workshop. It's called a Segment 4 Website Workshop. It's all on YouTube now. We spent 6 months paying people to translate these all into YouTube so that you can see them. And training videos for your website. This goes through all of the instructions and information that is found in the user manual. And it'll answer questions that you haven't even asked us. And you can go through that. It'll show you how to modify and work with your website. Now, I'm actually going to go do some of this stuff right now for you. Okay, so we're on the customized design. Actually, I got to get rid of some things here right off the bat. Right on your front page, you've got some things that I don't like. See these featured listings here? You don't have any? I'd like to get rid of that. Is that okay with you? You can always get them back, Ellie. No problem. And I'll help you. If you run into any trouble in the future, you can always call us. I'm going to get rid of these featured listings because it makes your website look like it's not having any attention paid to it. Now, there's another featured listings down here you should get rid of. Now, once you have a listing, then you can put them on there and make them featured. So now the website already is, if I click on Jump to View, this website can make you money. It can make you money. Okay, the way it is right now. But let's start to change the look and design of it. You would like it to look a little more commercial, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Like even that photo, it's a high def photo. It looks like glazy. So
Okay, we're going to fix it. Hang on. The photo you'll have to fix yourself, but I'm going to fix the website. And I want to know, do you, oopsie daisy, 1 second. I clicked on Customize Design and Themes. And you're going to notice you have all kinds of different themes you can pick. Every one of these themes has a different 50 different graphics at the top. These pictures in the middle you can change, every single one of them, and you can take your own pictures and put them right on your own website. In fact, you can even sell advertising for this website and make money. Every single thing we do, when you pay your $240 per year, it's an investment. It's not a cost. Investment means you make money. If you make $10,000 or $20,000, then it's really worth it. That's what this is all about. Now, do you like this design here, for instance?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so let's change the design. Which colors do you like? Here's a bunch of colors. Which one do you want?
Which one that? Let's go
Pick
for,
anyone. You can change it later, so don't worry.
Just pick anyone, and.
You want any one of these? All right.
Let's do this one.
There we go. Bingo. How do you like that all of a sudden?
Good.
Doesn't that look nice? Okay, now, this picture on the front, I'm going to suggest that we change.
Yeah.
And how you change that is you click on Jump to Edit, and we go down the page a little bit, and now we can edit the content on the front page. Now, would you like, where do you live, first of all?
Ajax.
All right. 1 second. I'm going to open up another browser window here. I'm going to go to Google. I'm just going to pick a picture of Ajax and see, actually what I want to do is pick images of Ajax. Do any of these pictures, are any of these pictures interesting for you to put on your website? Just say next if you want.
No, if you scroll down.
Yeah, just say next.
Next.
No, it looks like there's not any really. You sell these kinds of homes?
Yep.
Which
Yeah, this
kind?
one.
Which one?
The first one. The first one. Yeah, this one.
All right. Would you like this picture on your website?
Sure, I'll do that.
All right. Now, this is taken from homesandland.com. Who's homesandland.com? You ever heard of them?
No, it's gotta be like a domain for another realtor.
All right. So it's best to try to use your own pictures
Okay.
so
All
you
right.
don't get in trouble using other people's pictures in this case.
I have pictures in my database. So.
Okay. 4-bedroom. Okay, I'll just use one for now because I want to show you how easy it is. You just right-click it, save the picture as, and save it to your pictures directory. Now, when you go back to your website, let me close some of these windows there. Actually, I must be in this one here. When you go back to your website, you click on this image picture here. Actually, I'm going to put the picture right here. Image, upload, browse the, I'm going to go to my pictures directory, which is right there. And the picture that I saved was Ajax. Where's Ajax? I thought I saved it here. Or was it? Oh, there it is. Ajax 4-bedroom home. I'm going to send it to the server. I always make it, if you want, you can just say 250 is probably the right size. And there you go. All of a sudden you have a nice picture.
Okay.
Now this picture down here, I want to change that. Would you like a picture of Toronto?
Sure.
Skyline.
All right.
Because you sell properties all over the GTA, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to Google. I'm going to type in Skyline, Greater Toronto Area. I want to see what comes up here. Now, do you like any of these pictures?
Second one from the top.
This one?
The
Kind of.
one. Yeah. This.
You don't want this lighter one? This one's kind of dark, but if you like it, we can do it. Which one do you want?
Yeah, the dark one.
You like this one?
Yes.
Okay. Oopsie daisy, what the heck happened here? Now this is the real estate center. Okay, GTA condo sale. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's go back to, I had it in Google here. Images. Hang on. Area. I lost it. What the heck's going on here? Images. I typed it in just a minute ago. Greater Toronto Area. What the heck happened to it?
I really have to go, Gary. Could we reschedule, another one or?
Yes. Hang on. Let me just do this real quick. Save the picture as. Yep, we're going to save another one. Toronto Skyline. There we go. Okay, close this. And we're going to go down here and add the picture. Just click on image. Upload. Browse. You got one more minute?
Yes.
Toronto Skyline. Where is it? Here. There it is.
One there.
Okay, send it to the server. It should only be 250. That's a guideline. And we'll put the picture on the right-hand side down here. Bingo. There you go. Okay, we should put your address. We got more work to do on this website.
Okay.
However, if we click on jump to view now, all of a sudden you have a really nice looking website.
Yes.
How's that look?
Well, that's much better. Much better.
Okay, let's bring up my calendar. And just pick a day, please. Any day you want. You want to go tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, same time?
Okay. Oh, no, I can't. I'm doing a seminar that day. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. Saturday, we're doing the seminar. I can go Sunday at 8 a.m.?
Sure. Excellent.
Okay. Okay. Oopsie daisy, I've spelled it wrong here. Hang on, sorry. Oopsie daisy, how come it's capital? Okay. There you go. I got you for 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Hey, excellent. I really appreciate it, Gary.
Okay, you're welcome. You have a great day.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.